Hello everybody, this is Evening Starlight. Wait a minute, why is it dark? This is James. Wait, where's the lights? Who turned out the lights? Oh, there we go, much better. Hey everybody, this is Evening Starlight 97, aka Jamie, back again, and you may be wondering, why the hell did you turn on the lights? Well, this is actually a bit of a surprise. It's not a coincidence how I film like this, but you know why though? You may be wondering, why are the lights scattered around like that? Well, actually, it was to show that I was going to do a little quick photo of a gathering for New Year's Eve. Well, not in real life really, but because of COVID and stuff. It's just, I wanted to show off a set that I built that I really haven't had a lot of effort into getting back into filming again because of, you know, time consuming and the amount of floor spaces because of how big my room is and the amount of floor space I have. As I said before, I'd love to get my own house. If I ever do get my own house, I'd love to have a spare room so I could use for a studio. Sorry, I'm talking a bit too fast here. So anyways, let's look at maybe wondering why it's so dark in here. If I can just pan this quickly. That's because everyone's here for a New Year's Eve party. Well, not in real life though, you can tell. As I already stated out. Yeah, just ignore that pillow in the background and you may be wondering why this is there. And if I turn on the lights and switch off the smaller lights, you may be wondering. Yeah, this is likely to do a quick update and show off a little set that I did. This is probably either to do with Knapford or Tidmouth, I think. But in my canon, this would be Knapford Station. This would be Tidmouth Station, although you can tell in the TV series, Knapford Station is this big station, Tidmouth Station in the railway series. I mean, Tidmouth is smaller in the railway series, but I want to make this my own Tidmouth Station, as it would have appeared after the third series. This is my my own take of my own style of Tidmouth Station. This is not in any way like Knapford Station. This is how I made it that way. You can tell there's normally you'd have 3 tracks going through there, and there's only just like this bit here. But I wanted to include it just like a hybrid of TV series and railway series elements. And you can tell there's a group of, I use pretty much most of my Lego minifigs as the crowd. And those lights are placed out unrealistically, but that was because I was going to do a quick little photo shoot for a sort of what you might call a little quick video of a little speech of something. I'm going to be doing that after I show you everything. Okay, so on this track, so there, you can tell that there's a pillow on the end of the set, but that's not a coincidence. I threw it there. It's just a mess. Don't worry. This is nothing to be scratchy about. And yeah, you can also there's the Fat Controller. We have Thomas Gordon, Flying Scotsman in front of Ashima, Henry, and the Mallard. And the reason why I put them there is because I was going to do a pretend imagination how 2021 New Year's Eve party gathering at my own hybrid Tidmouth Station. How I invite most of the characters that I own. In fact, those are pretty much most of the characters that I have, but there are some I do not have standard gauge because I didn't include the narrow gauge engines because Tidmouth Station is only at standard gauge and it's quite near Knapford. So I just threw in just the standard gauge engines and the roadway vehicles just to spice up the set a little bit. Yeah, I moved the lorries just so they could add some atmosphere. And you may be wondering, there are a few characters I'm missing. Yeah, I'm missing Scruff, Norman Paxton. Who else are we missing? Logan Lucas and Ferdinand, but I don't care about them. Who else? Splatter and Dodge are missing as well. I do have Dodge, but no Splatter. Hugo, the other international engines. Yeah, some of those other characters. I'm also missing Caitlin as well, but hopefully in the new year I'll start adding some more. But well, anyways, I might start making customs someday. But nothing of that now. But how I made this in my own style is I took a little bit of elements from Knapford Station. I want this to be called Knapford, but I decided to rename it Tidmouth Station as if it was seen in the TV series in maybe the model form or the CGI era. I think if this was how it looks in the CGI era, if this Tidmouth Station was to return in CGI, this would be my own take of how it would appear back in the TV series. But, you know, Tidmouth never really saw the light of day in the CGI series because of, you know, how that 2D animation show, which I will not go through because it's crap. So yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for supporting me. I know I haven't been really productive on YouTube this year, but hopefully in the new year, I'll have more content out for you people, and I do promise you that I will be definitely doing more big things within the new year. So I'd like to say I deeply apologise for my lack of activity and effort on this channel this year. I've just been really stressed out and burnt out and distracted, whatever, by doing other stuff. I will try my hardest in the new year to make up for it and make more of an effort. But depending on what the future holds for my channel, I am not too certain about. But this is something that I would like to take the time to appreciate. I will appreciate how grateful I am for having so many subscribers. I'm nearly at 2,000, although I'm probably not going to hit 2,000 this year. Maybe in January or February, who knows. When I do 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to announce a special project that we'll consider to be like the first of what would be an original story that I could... How many people have written, how some people on Twitter have written stories like you could adapt then make into your own stories, as if you can bring it to a magical, realistic way of telling how in the classic series, how they kept those elements to the classic series in that form. Well, enough of that. What's going to be different is I'm going to be doing lots of new stuff in the new year. So doing videos could be, I don't know, a bit limiting, but I will assure you that as soon as I get back on track with video making and all that stuff, and even edit on my computer, then hopefully we'll see what comes up and piques the interest. And speaking of collection videos, I'm looking at these here. You're going to be foreshadowing a new video. Yeah, I know, I was kind of a bit too hesitant on that one. But recently, the highlights for 2021 is that two big things that have happened to me in the past year alone is that I've recently started using eBay, so I've managed to pick up some brand new items, and you can still see a few of them in here around the set if I look around closely. Okay, in fact you can't see anything. Oh, there's one of them. Oh, in fact there's two. In fact there's a few that you might see. So yeah, so in fact, if you do see something, oh well, that's nothing I should say more of, should I? So yeah, I'm not going to be, I can't fit all these engines in, but you know, it's okay. That's probably best that I can get it. So there's really not that much that I can do about it, but anyways, nevertheless, it's usually I do, like I did back in 2013, I did the first one that was only just engines and vehicles. I was using a hybrid of Wooden Railway, Brio, Ertl, a few take-alongs, and the following year I did one with the Wooden Railways, Lego, Ertl, Diagostini. I even threw my Cars die-cast models, but yeah, considering that this is not that one of those people, so I won't mention that, who used Cars and Thomas in this same universe, I will probably not do doing that again, because recently I've lost interest of Cars diecast collecting, so probably I'm going to leave it as it is now. Then 2015 I did a model railway version. In fact, I did post them on my social media account, as I do. Then I don't remember in 2016, I didn't do one for 2016. I did do one 2017 that was to feature 00 scale track, but I did feature my Ertl models. In fact, they were only standard gauge, and you can tell this whole set is all standard gauge. But I'm not choosing dull gauge anyway. 2018, I don't think I did one. 2019, didn't do one. 2020, didn't get around to doing one. But this year, I managed to get my hands on to doing something like this. And yeah, so hopefully, this will probably not be the last time you hear me ramble for an update for this year, so hopefully this will be my last update for 2021, and this will be the last set I build for 2021. So in 2022 you can expect some brand new sets coming around, and maybe I'm going to do a remake or something. You never know what the future holds for the new year. But in other words, I'm just glad to be back, get that spark back in. The spark is lit up back again, and motivation will continue to make content for you. Education is kind of rushing me off. I've been occasionally doing some research on stuff that, doesn't apply to the Tidmouth fandom in general. Well, I wouldn't say it's much of a coincidence in one way. Well, anyways, I just wanted to show you this set. Just wanted to see what was going on, and I'll just turn these lights on quickly because I might be doing a quick video with these little guys right here. So this is not how well lit it is. Unfortunately, I don't have many big lights, so these are the lights I own. I could get my multicolored lights out, but it would just make a mess, and I spent so long putting this together, and so it took me literally about an hour or two to build this whole set. So I'm going to keep it as is. The lights stay as they are, and all that stuff. So anyways, with all that being said, I'd like to take the time. I'd like to say, thank you all for watching, and hope 2021 hasn't been a bad year for all of us. I hope you all had a good 2021. Personally, me most of the time, but it's kind of been on and off because of COVID and such. Yeah, sorry for the disruption back there. So anyway, as I was saying, I don't have quite a lot of real friends where I live. In fact, I don't have many where I live. I have so many real life friends, but not where I live. But it would be cool if I could do a meetup one day, but because of, what I said about COVID, the very chances are very unlikely for now. But maybe in the future, if COVID isn't going to be a big frustration, maybe, hopefully one day, I'll be able to do a meetup with some of you guys in the fandom, if it's possible or not. But we'll see what happens. So anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that likes button, and don't forget to comment and subscribe for more videos, and I shall see you soon in next year in 2022, and thank you all for watching my content for 2021, and hopefully 2022 will be a better year for me. In fact, all of us. Let's hope so. So, with all that said, this is Even Inside 97, aka Jamie, signing off, and Happy New Year.